Temperature 89 degrees, and as promised, what a beautiful day. Just wall-to-wall sunshine, clear skies. Temperatures this morning, for a change, a little bit below normal behind that frontal boundary. Low this morning, 66. Nowhere near the record, though. Record low 47 set back in 1975. And look at the record high. Hot summer of 2005, 103. Thank goodness we were a long way away from that. And that's such a pretty picture, right? We are running behind on rainfall, and I don't see any prospects for rain. We're running about 3 inches below where we should be, so we need some rain. I just don't see it. So if you got anything planned this evening, weather's going to be nice for it. Temperatures in the 80s with just a little breeze out of the north. Temperature right now 89. I think our high, when it's all said and done, going to be right around 90. Mid 80s up in the hill country. Del Rio right around 90. Floresville 90. Gonzales 90. Pretty unanimous. Just about everybody close to 90. And the reason we had kind of cool temperatures this morning but warmed up is it's dry. Look at the relative humidity down to 29%, and when it's dry, the air warms efficiently and also cools off pretty efficiently. That frontal boundary is pushed all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico, which is pretty rare for this time of the year. High pressure building in. Look at the temperature in Dallas-Fort Worth. Speaking of Dallas-Fort Worth, 82, Midland 84, up around Oklahoma City in the low 80s as well. All right, here's Helene. Helene is moving rapidly off to the north now. Let's switch gears. Helene is 125-mile-per-hour Category 3 hurricane. Still some intensification is possible, and it is racing to the north at 23, and that's going to intensify the storm surge. Storm surge is going to be huge. Let's take a closer look. There are no real big cities here, but there are a lot of small towns, a lot of fishing villages. Tallahassee's about right there, and landfall is going to be pretty close to 9, so let's say between 8 and 10 o'clock. I think that's when the landfall is going to be, and you see this gray shade with some of this orange shade. Big storm surge. The biggest surge is going to be just to the right of the center of circulation, and some of the storm surge could be up to 20 feet, especially now that it's racing off to the north at about 25 miles an hour, and then we'll rush through Georgia. Still a hurricane in through Georgia. It's going to cause quite a bit of damage, unfortunately, for those folks. All right, so Helene moves off to the north. We've got a northerly flow aloft that's going to continue for the next several days, and that means lots of sunshine, no chances for rain. I just don't see any prospects for rain for a while. So temperatures tomorrow morning, I think we're back in the mid-60s. High tomorrow, I think we're back in the low 90s, and the next several days, lows in the 60s and high temperatures in the 90s. Pollen count, if you've got the sniffles, it's because of ragweed. 450 and moderate. Mold is also kind of elevated as well. All right, high temperatures tomorrow, about 94 over the weekend, mid 90s as we head into next week. We may even hit 96 on October 1st. That's no good. And low to mid 90s, and may even see another development of a tropical system in the Gulf of Mexico. That's just going to keep our northeasterly winds, keep it dry, and temperatures not too bad in the morning, but Audrey, look at those high temperatures in the mid 90s, I think, all the way through the 7th and the 8th of October.